I'm going to illustrate it below, so let's get into that. Illustration / diagram. Okay, so let's say we had, okay, by the way, it's going to look something like this, so make sure you have some space in between to draw and write those little notes, okay? So let's say we had an Erlenmeyer flask. Okay, with some amount of liquid, okay? And you know what, I'm gonna write it right now so that you can see. The shape is like a triangle. I'm gonna say sort of. It's sort of like a triangle. That's a sort of. Its volume, how much space it takes up, we can measure that using some tools, some equipment, and it will be, let's say, for example, 25 milliliters, okay? That's how much space this liquid is taking up. Now, the other thing is, because the particles are not very attracted to each other, we can pour it into, let's say, like a rectangular kind of a pan or like a Tupperware. And let's say it takes up that much. Okay, now the shape is what? A little rectangle. But because it has a fixed volume, it has a definite volume, that volume did not change. It is still 25 milliliters, right? The amount of liquid that we have here is still same amount of liquid because all we did was just kind of pour it into a different container. Now let's say I poured it again into like this cup. Okay, and the liquid, you know, came up to here or something. All right, so what is the shape now of this liquid? It's like kind of like this cylinder, right? Students often say it's like a cylinder shape. And then the volume is what? Yeah, you're right. It's 25 milliliters. It didn't change unless in between I took a drink or something. Let's say it was something that was like drinkable. But otherwise, if I just poured it from one container to the next, the volume did not change. Okay? But let's say we somehow like were able to kind of look at the liquid, like really zoom in, you know, just like zooming in. Let's say we zoomed, oh man, that didn't come out very nice. So the particles are still pretty close to each other. Okay, I'm not gonna draw too much because I don't want this. Let me get my color pencil. So to show that they can slip past one another, I'm gonna show arrows. You know, they can like move and slip past one another. It's like liquid. Hey, we can move around. Okay, like that.